I want to say something about when we were all living on Middle Crossing with regards to the syringes that were found with the euthanasia medication and other medications on the side of the barn where we all had the storage at. I took a large amount of those and put them in my room because they were around children and they weren't supposed to be. I want to point out, too, that Fred, when he dropped Steve's lockbox and found the gun, he also claimed to have found one or two syringes with it. On top of all this, Elizabeth St. Cyr constantly accused Steve of shooting up heroin. I've never done heroin. I would never touch the stuff. I'm going to tell people that after watching my Uncle David with what he went through and going to prison for manufacturing drugs, along with watching my Aunt Annette and my Aunt Linda do drugs, scared me straight. On top of that, I saw stuff as a kid growing up within the military and law enforcement system that just, it made me realize at a young age just how deadly and damaging drugs really are, which is why I chose to use marijuana. It's also why I don't mess with too many prescription medications, as why I don't take any pain medicine, none of that. You wouldn't know that unless you knew me, and I'm a naturalist. But these guys had left syringes around children. And then when they got caught, they tried to blame it on other things rather than just telling the truth that they were just clumsy and messy about where they put stuff and didn't think that kids were around that type of stuff. My other point is this. They also found a crack pipe on Ronald in the barn, but they never found me with anything. I've never dropped dirty for anything except marijuana. So, and on top of that, I've never done anything that would give anybody any reason to think that they would have cause to even take my kids, except for telling on these guys. Now, I understand that people have recovery, and that's a beautiful thing. And if you're able to recover from drugs and you can claim that, then you should. That is something that is to me, it's something that people go through, that if they do claim it, it's a blessing that they're able to get off of it, and they should live by example and show people and give testimony to the fact that they're in recovery. But I can't claim that. It's obvious that I never did anything of that nature, and to try to point the finger at me instead of these guys taking responsibility for their irresponsibility and their lifestyle, don't put that on other people. You're hurting others, and it needs to stop. God bless America. Have a blessed day.